Okay, so it's the start of a new year, and you may be wondering how to make money online, specifically through YouTube. Well, in this video, I'm going to do a refresher on all things YouTube monetization for 2025. And I'll also include towards the end 2 YouTube monetization features that are still in beta that you may not have heard about that will hopefully launch this year. So stick around for that. Now, the first thing to know about YouTube and how to make money is the name of the program itself. It's called the YouTube Partner Program. And this is the platform that YouTube has created to help creators earn money through a variety of avenues. The first of which is AdSense. There's other sources like memberships, online courses, storefronts. We're going to get into all that in this video here. So let's talk quickly about the requirements in order to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. The first thing you're going to need in many cases is 1,000 subscribers on your channel. Now you can get those 1,000 subscribers however you like. You can do it through short form content. You can do it through long form content, live streams, or any combination of those three. But you're also going to need a certain amount of watch time hours or views depending on the avenue you take. So if we think about long form video, you're going to need 4,000 watch time hours from all of your long form videos in order to qualify for AdSense revenue on YouTube. Alternatively, if you're more of a shorts person and you want to try to get monetized through shorts, you'll still need those subscribers, but you're actually going to need 1 million views on your shorts over a 90-day period to get to monetization. Now, a couple of caveats is if you earn watch time hours from your shorts, those will not count towards your monetization tracking from your long form content. Alternatively, the views that you get on your long form content will also not count towards the views you need towards monetization on your short form content. So I say all of that, hopefully not to confuse you, but just to kind of clarify in your mind, if you're going to try and get monetized on YouTube, you really should pick one or the other and not try to do both at the same time. That's just my opinion about that. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. Now, the good news is, however you get monetized, if you do it exclusively through long form, then once you do get that monetization threshold, even if you do decide to start posting shorts later on, those shorts will also be monetized. Inversely, if you get monetized exclusively through shorts and then you start to post long form video, all of your long form video will also be monetized as well. It's also important to note that you do not become automatically monetized once you hit that threshold I just talked about. You actually have to go through an application process, which YouTube says can take a couple of weeks before that actually is enabled on your channel. So once you hit those thresholds, you do have to exercise a little bit of patience, go through the application, have them come back with their findings in the affirmative, and then at that point, your channel becomes monetized. Now, the good news is, even though they say a couple of weeks, most of my experience with people that I've seen get monetized, it's only taken them a couple of days. And then finally, the last thing is you can potentially get demonetized. If you are in violation of any of the community guidelines, or if you have other copyright strikes on your channel, you may end up losing your monetization status, which means no more revenue from ads on your videos. Okay, so let's talk about some of the ways that you can earn money on YouTube. And we're going to start with some of the lesser known and easier to achieve monetization methods. So when you're in your YouTube studio, there's an Earn tab on the bottom left. When you click on that, you're going to see what looks like 2 different ways of getting monetized. The one requires 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours. And the second one requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. So we're going to hit the 500 subs and 3,000 watch time hours benefits and perks that you get once you hit that threshold. So the first is channel memberships. So channel memberships is a YouTube monetization feature that allows creators to offer exclusive perks to their viewers in exchange for a monthly fee. These perks can include things like loyalty badges, custom emojis, access to member-only content, and it's similar to a subscription model where members pay a recurring fee to support you as the creator. So as an example of what a membership looks like, I'm going to use Wilmer Woodworks. This is my buddy Steve, and he on his channel has achieved that threshold for monetization, and he's actually enabled memberships for his channels. And when you go to his channel itself, you'll see that there's an option for join, and you'll also see on his videos there's also an option for join. Now, when you click on that, you'll notice this pop-up that comes up, and it's going to give you different tiers of membership that you can join. And as the creator, Steve's been able to design the different thresholds, the amount that it costs per month, and the different perks and things that are associated with each tier. So you'll have that same flexibility and customizability as well. But as you scroll down, you can see the different tiers here: beginner woodworker, workshop insider, master craftsman, and each of these has their own unique perks and benefits associated. And really, this is just a great way for your viewers, for your audience to connect with you, to support you as a creator, and to get a little bit in return. What's great about this is that it is a monthly reoccurring fee that you will get from that viewer. YouTube takes a 30% cut, leaving you with 70% profit in your pocket. And of course, your members can cancel at any time. There's no obligation to keep subscribing. Okay, the second component that comes with this first tier of monetization is called supers. And there's 3 unique supers. There's super chats, super stickers, and super thanks. Now, the super chats are highlighted paid messages that appear during a live stream or premiere when someone watching wants to stand out in the comments. A super sticker is a fun animated graphic that viewers can purchase during a live stream as well to grab attention in the chat. And then finally, a super thanks is a feature that lets viewers tip creators on regular non-live or long-form videos by purchasing a highlighted comment, giving that creator a way of making extra money and having that viewer support their channel. So I'll show you a few examples of what this looks like. We're going to come over to Roberto Blake's channel, and I pulled up a live stream that he did from a while back. And in the live stream, you'll see the chat here on the right side. This is the viewers engaging with him during the live session. And at the bottom here, you'll notice that Monique donated $10. This is technically a super chat. It's a highlighted message within the chat that calls out attention that can actually trigger an event for Roberto to respond to. But this is a great way of getting some visibility within the chat itself, supporting the creator, and having the viewer maybe put a little bit more skin in the game. Now, as we scroll down in the comments, these would be things that people left after the fact, after the live stream had finished. You'll notice there's a comment right down here for $4.99, and they say thanks. This is technically a super thanks. So this is a way of, again, the viewer to donate or support the creator in a non-live stream environment. So for any regular long-form video that you post, anyone can, in turn, give you a super thanks and donate to your channel. And the way they would do that is up here at the top. There will be a little thanks button right here. When you click on that, you'll get a pop-up, and you can use this slider to adjust how much you want to donate to that creator. And again, that's just a one-time payment to support the creator of the channel. Now, coming back briefly to channel memberships, you will notice that some of the folks in the live stream chat have little icons next to their handles. And as you scroll down, you'll see these green icons here. And that's going to indicate that this person is a channel member. And I know this when I click on join over here to potentially join a membership on Roberto's channel. You'll see that these are the different icons that will appear next to their names in the live chat. So this green one, for example, shows up right here under the Artist's Haven. Now, a couple of things to know about supers is, again, you do need to have that 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours achieved in order to apply for that level of monetization. YouTube does also take a 30% cut. So any donations you're getting, you will keep 70% of that. The super chats and the stickers, as a reminder, are really designed for people to engage on a live stream in the chat, to keep that live chat lively and engaging and fun for other folks. And the super thanks is, again, for the long form content that you're posting on your video. Anyone can do a super thanks at any time in the future, regardless of when they watch that video. Now, as it relates to the pricing or the donation amounts, you do get to determine the pricing tiers. And it's also a really good idea as a best practice to acknowledge during a live stream, anytime someone is donating, whether it is a super chat or a super sticker, chances are if someone's donating to the channel, they're probably looking for maybe just a quick shout out or some acknowledgement from you as the creator. Okay, and the third item within this first tier of monetization is called shopping. And the shopping feature in the YouTube Partner Program enables creators to integrate product promotions directly into their videos, your live streams, and your channels as well. So you can connect e-commerce platforms like Shopify, for example. You can showcase and sell products like merchandise, tools, branded items, really anything that would be relevant to your channel niche. And this provides a seamless way for your viewers to shop really without leaving the platform, turning your videos into a direct means of revenue. Now, within shopping, there's actually 3 separate features. The first is called the Store tab. And this is a separate tab that sits on your YouTube channel homepage. So normally you'd be in the home screen or video screen. If you scroll all the way over to the right, you'll see a Store tab. And within this store tab for Roberto Blake, you can see that he's got a bunch of different clothing accessories available. And this is really just merchandise for him and his branding on his channel. This is one way to keep people on YouTube and to be able to sell additional products within this store environment. Now, the second option within shopping is called direct tagging. And I'll give you an example here from Think Media. So here's a video from Think Media showing the DJI Pocket 3. And you'll notice here on the bottom left, there's this little tag that pops up that you can mouse over and click on. If you were to click on it, it's going to pull you out to the associated link for this product. In addition to that, just underneath it, if you look in the description, you'll see that that product is also tagged right at the top of the description. And if you have multiple products within this video that you've tagged, you'll see a list of them, almost like a carousel that you can then scroll left to right. So it's a really clean and professional way of showing your viewers some of the products that are being talked about in the video and giving them a simple and friction-free way of interacting with that link so that they could potentially buy and earn you a commission. Now, the third item within shopping is called the product shelf. And I'll use Roberto Blake again as an example of what this looks like in the video description. So it's actually just underneath the video description. If you want to, you can include down here what they're calling a product shelf. And this again just pulls in some of the items from your store so that people don't actually have to click into your channel, into the store tab to view all the merchandise. They can look at it right from within the video itself. And then you'll notice here the arrow on the right that lets you click to the right to see more options within the carousel. So what I love about this is once you set it up once, if you've got things that you do want to sell physical products, for example, it's really kind of a set it and forget it. And on top of that, even if you have older videos on your channel that have talked about specific products and you're not quite monetized yet, once you hit that monetization threshold, you can go back into those videos and add the associated tagging so that as someone does watch it, that tag will show up for them to click on the link. So again, this shopping feature does require the 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours. And this is perfect for integrating into both your long form videos, like I mentioned here that I've just shown you. It's great for live streaming as well. And you as the creator get to pick and customize the way these things show up for your viewers. So those are the main three things that you unlock at that first tier of monetization. But now let's talk about AdSense and how to earn ad revenue from your videos. This is going to require a higher tier of monetization. This is the one that you need 1,000 subscribers for, or plus 4,000 watch time hours. Or if you're doing shorts, 1,000 subscribers and 1 million views over a 90-day period. Now, AdSense, I think, is pretty self-explanatory for most of you. Essentially what it is advertisers are paying YouTube a certain amount of dollar to get their ads run on YouTube videos. And YouTube wants to give the creator a share of that revenue. So as a creator, you will get 55% of that revenue. YouTube will keep the other 45%. Now, the amount earned, the CPM and the RPM, these are acronyms you're going to see in the YouTube studio once you reach monetization. The CPM means cost per milli, and this is the amount that YouTube will get from the advertiser per 1,000 views. The RPM, or revenue per milli, is what you will get as the creator. This is that 55% share that I just mentioned. Now, things that will affect the RPM and CPM are really the niche that you're in and also the demographic that you're serving. So, for example, if you are in a personal finance, investment, or real estate niche, chances are your CPM is going to be quite a bit higher than someone in the gaming or a vlogging style niche. On top of that, if your audience is primarily older folks, midlifers, Gen Xers, baby boomers, that will tend to pull in a higher CPM than if you're talking mostly to 18 to 25-year-olds, for example. Now, a couple quick things to know about AdSense and how to increase your potential share of revenue is to have videos that are longer than 8 minutes. 8-minute videos, 8 minutes plus, they will give you an additional potential ad break within that video. It's called a mid-roll ad that can potentially be played, which could increase your earning potential. Now, it's not always guaranteed that an ad will be placed on your video. YouTube has some methodology in place to not overly inundate the viewer with ads. Say, for example, if they're clicking from video to video, they're not going to see an ad at the beginning of every single video that they're clicking to, because that's going to probably piss off the viewer and make them want to leave the platform. So YouTube's pretty strategic about how often they want people to see ads. But having an 8-minute plus video increases the chances of more ads showing on your videos, which can potentially increase how much you make. Once you have the ability to turn on ads for your channel, You will have some customizable features in the YouTube studio that lets you place mid-roll, that lets you place ads at certain points in your videos. So you will have a little bit of say in the matter as to if and when ads get played at specific points in your video. And then finally, for shorts, because ads aren't specifically associated with any one individual short, what YouTube will do is it will pull all the advertiser revenue into a single bucket, and then it'll distribute that revenue to all of the shorts creators out there based on the percentage of time that people spent watching those creators' videos. So, all that to say, the revenue for shorts is significantly lower than the ad revenue on long form videos. For any of you shorts creators out there who are watching this who maybe can attest to that, please leave me a comment below and let me know how much you're making from your ads on shorts. All right, so now that we've hit the primary ways for monetization on YouTube, all of the more popular ways, let's talk about two of the ways that are really not widely known right now. And these are features that are still in beta. They're still being tested by some small percentage of the YouTube creator base. The first of which is called Brand Connect. Now, essentially what Brand Connect is, it's a self-service platform that connects eligible creators with brands for paid sponsorship opportunities. It streamlines the process of collaborating with brands by offering matchmaking tools, campaign management resources, and analytics within the YouTube studio itself. So this is really cool because this empowers creators to earn money through brand content campaigns while retaining creative control and ensuring that the campaigns align with their audience and preferences. And what I love about this too, even though I don't have access to it and I haven't used it, is in the old world and even in the current state, sponsorships and brand deals usually come in through email. And sometimes you never know if that's a legitimate brand opportunity or not. What Brand Connect will ideally do is create a simple and secure way for the creator to interact with the brand without really any worry that they're going to get scammed out of a bunch of money. So as I mentioned, Brand Connect is still in beta. Only a small number of creators have it. There are some videos of the creators that do have it reviewing it from about a year ago. It seems to me like the reaction back then was pretty mixed. I do have hopes that it will improve and get better with time, especially as it rolls out to more and more creators. But I think this is great, even for smaller creators who don't have that huge audience yet to really attract a brand. You can at least get your profile in the Brand Connect platform. And if there are sponsors who think you'd be a good fit for their product, you can at least start to have that initial conversation and go from there. Now, of course, with any monetization effort, YouTube will take a cut of whatever that sponsorship deal comes out to be. That information is not public knowledge yet, so I don't know what the split is on that. And also, I don't know what the requirements are. It does seem to me like you need to have full monetization set up before that even becomes available, but there may even be other requirements above and beyond that that are simply not known at this time. All right, and the next feature that is still in beta that you may not have heard about is YouTube Courses. So Courses is essentially a YouTube monetization feature that allows creators to sell educational content directly on the platform itself. So this will let you package your knowledge into structured learning experiences combining videos, quizzes, downloadable resources, and it's all accessible for either a one-time fee or for free, depending on how you want to set it up. So here's an example of what that might look like. When you're on YouTube, right from the home screen, on the left side, scroll down, you'll see an option for courses. And then within this dashboard here, you're going to see all of the available courses for you. Some of them are going to be featured at the top, and then you'll see the paid courses down below. When you click on any one of these courses, you'll get prompted with either like an intro video, or you can then see the full course details. So what's neat about this is you can see the entire curriculum, you can see how long it is, and you can see how often it's been updated and get a nice little definition and summary of what's in it. And then when you're ready to purchase, you can click on Buy Course. You'll see what the cost is for that course, and then you can proceed to checkout. So what I love about this as the creator is that you don't really have to look off platform for a third-party provider to host your course. You can try and keep everything on a single platform like YouTube so that it's just in one location for your viewers, right? It's less friction for them. They won't have to click off of YouTube to go to a third-party site. And I just love the fact that YouTube is trying to bring in all of these tools, resources, capability, and monetization streams on platform. Now, the things to know about the courses right now is it's, again, still in beta. Not many creators have access to creating courses. And so far as I can tell, you can set them up for free. You'll earn ads on those videos, or you can set it up as a paid course for someone to purchase on the front end, and then they'll get access to it indefinitely. And just like with Brand Connect, it's unknown at this time what the split will be between the creator revenue and YouTube share of that. Now, for any of you guys out there that are already monetized at any tier, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what your experience has been with memberships, with supers, with anything else that I've described here in the video with AdSense. I'd love to know what your experience has been so you can compare with other creators. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.